Derrick, you said you were out on the street. Did people notice you?
No, I have a hoodie on. I have a hoodie on. Put my hood on.
How you feeling right now?
Feel good.
And
A little nervous, but I'm good.
Okay. You written a speech yet? I know you said you had it yesterday.
Yeah, we made some points for a speech.
With everything that you've accomplished so far with all the awards, have you just been able to sit back and just really appreciate this moment being here in New York?
Yeah, man. It's, like I said up there, it's a blessing, man. It's just, God is good for bringing me here with my family. Everybody support me, and just having this experience, having trust. It's such a great experience, and with great people, and what that trophy means, and especially with these two guys who know them. So.
How your family reacted to being up here and just the experience?
And they love it. They're having fun. They don't come up here often. They don't see things like this often. They're stuck in little Yulee, big buildings and things like that, and sightseeing, so they're enjoying it.
Derrick, has Mark Ingram reached out to you at all these past couple days?
Yeah, I actually talked to him today. He just told me congratulations and call him if I ever need advice or anything like that. And he's there for me.
Derrick, have you run into any Eddie George, Marcus, all those guys that will be here tonight? Have you run into any of them in the last week?
Man, I'm like a kid at the candy store just seeing these guys, man, and talking to them and getting knowledge from them. I look up to these guys, so anytime I can talk to them and get knowledge from them, I'm always doing that.
What's been your favorite moment so far in this last day and a half?
Everything, man. Just this experience, like I said, man. This don't happen very often, man. It's like a dream come true for me even to be here. So I'm just thankful for every moment that I have here.
I know you put team first, but what would it mean to you to be part of that long history of Heisman winner? What would that do for you personally?
For me personally, it's a Heisman. A dream come true. And all those guys that's in that Heisman brotherhood and that fraternity just are my heroes, man. The guys I grew up watching, you know what I'm saying? I love college football. I always watch on TV, so it means everything to me. It's undescribable, just the feeling of if I get a chance to do it.
Derrick, why do you think it's taken so long for a running back to win the award? It's obviously been since 2009, and only two guys have won, running backs have won in the last 10 years.
I really couldn't answer that, but the quarterbacks who won it were very, very dominant. Did a great job and were great players. So it was hard to go against those quarterbacks who won the last couple of years. So.
What is the community?
They just told me that they're praying for me and they hope I win it, man. And the guys are like my brothers and like my family, and I love them boys. So and they believe in me. So they just told me they're praying for me and hope I win it.
Derrick, you talk about how important the team is, and I know that's what Coach Saban instills in you guys. Does it make the attention this week a little awkward for you to figure out how to handle it when it's all about you?
No, because whenever I get questioned about anything, I'm always going to mention my teammates and coaches, because without them, I wouldn't have made it here. And I'm so thankful for them, and God blessed me with the teammates and coaches that I have. It helped me grow as a player and helped me grow as a person.
Derrick, you're so even-keeled. You're never too high, never too low. What do you like when you get excited? You're smiling a lot, yeah. You never seem to be outwardly too emotional.
I just want to stay grounded, want to stay humble. But for my teammates, I'm a whole different person because of my boys, and I beat them every day. And they understand me, and I understand them.
When did you start to think that something like this was possible? Did you go into the year thinking Heisman? Was it a few games in?
My goal is to go in and do better than I did last year and help this team win. I really work hard and try my best to get better and better and better every day. In the off season and workouts and fall camp and in the season, just trying to influence my teammates because I can see myself being on the team. I just want to make everybody better by the way I work and just go out there and have my teammates.
Derrick, what have you heard from your guy that won it is Tebow? Have you had any conversations with him over the years? What's your relationship like with him if you have?
We don't really talk that much, but I told him that I really looked up to Tebow when he was at Florida because I was a Florida fan. And, I love Tebow, just what he stood for, great leadership, a God-fearing man. And, he's a legend. I consider him a legend. And I always looked up to him, and I still look up to him now.
What have you heard from your offensive linemen this week?
I haven't really talked to him, but I'm still thank him, give him a hug. They do a great job for me. They work hard for me and take pride in me having success. And I know those guys.
You and Deshaun talked at all about the playoff?
No, not at all. We just enjoying the moment and enjoying the time with our families. Like I said, we don't get this very often, so we just happy to be here and be with people who support us.
What's your carry number? How many carries could you have? You've been up in the 40s a couple times.
I don't know. whatever I have to do to help my team win. I don't care how many carries it is.
Did you have a sense in some of those fourth quarters that was actually helping your team win when you were wearing people down?
I mean, as long as we success and we driving the ball and it's something that's happened to the offense, I'm all for it.
Derek, you mentioned feeling like a kid in the candy store, just meeting some of the former winners and things. What are those conversations like? Do you get a chance to really talk to them much? Do you talk football? Do you just talk being in New York? What's that kind of like for you?
We talk about football, talking about pass blocking. Marcus Allen was telling me how he was using martial arts to pass block when he played, and Eddie George was talking about when he was in the league, and him and Marcus did an interview. So just talking about life, talking about football, and just getting knowledge from them. You know, them guys, they've been and done it. So anything they can tell me, I mean, I wouldn't hear when I listen.
Which one were you the most nervous or most excited to talk to? Which one were you most starstruck talking to?
All of them. You know, the guys are legends, man. Heisman winners. So I mean, that speaks volumes. So anytime I get to talk to them, I'm always happy, and I'm always going to listen.
Derek, how does it feel to be one of the only Eddie George to be compared to you, as one of the other people to be compared to your size?
You know, Eddie George, I mean, he was a great running back and did a great job whenever he played. So me compared to him, it's an honor. But I know I'm not where Eddie George is. I mean, I'm still going to work and hopefully get there. But it's just an honor to be mentioned with his name.
Derrick, out of all the things football teaches you, what would you say the biggest lesson you've learned from the game?
You know, I'll probably say it's adversity. You know, when I first came in as a freshman, you know, 5-star and all that type of stuff, and never really faced adversity. And I feel like this game has really helped me grow as a person, and grow as a man, and really humbled me and be appreciative of everything. Just because, you know, you can be here, you can play one day and it can be gone, but at the same time, I'm just thankful for what it taught me and how me grow as a person, as a player, and you know, I mean, it made me who I am today.
Now, do you think you'd have gotten that life lesson eventually, or did football help expedite that process?
I mean, you always want to go through adversity in life. I mean, that's life. Everything is not fine and dandy. I mean, you have adversity in life, but you got to overcome it, and that's what I try to do over the years.
Growing up, who were some running backs that you really looked up to or watched on Sundays?
I really loved Derrick Henry when he played for Arkansas. He's like ran the ball. He was dominant every year, so you know, I really looked up to him. I like Adrian Peterson, Marshawn Lynch, of course, you know, Eric Dickerson, really like Earl Campbell. I mean, guys like that. I could go on and on about that.
I know you said yesterday you wanted to get a workout in. Were you able to get that in at downtown?
I was not able to get it in, but I did some push-up sit-ups in my hotel room by myself just because I couldn't get up there.
Derek, what do you like better, Dreamland or Archibald?
Archibald's.
Okay.
no disrespect to Dreamland, but Archibald's. His hands sound so good. I eat that almost every day.
Derek, quick question here. We talked about your size and how potentially you could be one of the biggest running backs to ever win this award. You're in the room speaking to one of the smallest winners, Doug Flutie. Have you had a chance to talk to him at all?
I haven't got a chance to talk to him, but I see that play he made against Miami all the time on TV, man. That's a legendary play, but hopefully I get a chance to talk to him.
Is there spread offenses are all the rage now, but 3 conference champs play power football. 2 of the 3 guys here come from teams that play power football. What does that speak to?
That's just old school football, downhill football, ground and pound you.
Is that part of the reason why you went to Alabama?
Yeah, it fit my style. I mean, Alabama's tradition is running the ball, being physical, running down their opponents, so that's what I came to.
You think that'll help you moving on to the next level, having coming from that kind of offense?
Yeah, I mean, it's the NFL. I mean, you're going to get hit, you're going to get knocked out, but you got to be physical, you got to be tough, you got to have the right mindset.
Derek, have you thought about the scene in Yulee at all tonight? There's a watch party in Fernandina Beach. There's a watch party where your grandmother's staying. Have you thought about those folks and what they might be thinking tonight a little bit?
I mean, I know they're proud of me, and whatever happens, they'll still be proud of me. But I mean, I'm thankful for all of them, thankful for their support, and I love them all.
Have you talked to your grandmother at all?
I haven't talked to her. She can't really talk, so I can't talk to her.
The Heisman's Wikipedia page already put you as their winner. Someone must have messed with the site. What are your thoughts on that?
I mean, I don't really know who did it. I mean, that doesn't really mean anything. I'm just happy to be here and ready to get to the show.
You talked about working out. Is this awards week? Is it tough to stay in shape and kind of, it's kind of a weird thing in the middle of the season to not be practicing everything's kind of that first week? What's that like?
I mean, it's not nothing weird or anything like that. I mean, I'm gonna work out whenever I get a chance. I mean, it's not hard. You gotta just be happy that you're here. I mean, all that work you did got you here, so you just gotta be happy and just take your time and enjoy it.
You ever pinch yourself that a boy from a small town in Yulee's in New York City, maybe the Heisman Trophy winner tonight?
Well, I don't pinch myself, but I just think a lot and I just go way over my head just to be here. But I never pinch myself.
Derrick, the game of football, it's a great game. What made you start playing football, and what would you say is the thing that you love most about the game?
Well, what made me start playing it is I was always the young one with my older cousins who got a chance to play before I did. And I was always be in the yard playing by myself in my grandma's yard, and I just love the game and what it does for you, and it can take you many places that no other game can really take you. So, so I'm just thankful for that. And all the best this game has really gave me. God is good for giving me the ability to play this game the way I do, and meeting the people and getting coached by people, meeting teammates from different areas. I mean, it's just a blessing, and it's an honor to play this game. And I'm so thankful that I'm able to be here because of football.
Hey, Derrick, do you know any of the kids over at Missouri? And do you think more kids will start coming out and using their voice in terms of social unrest on campuses?
I don't really know any kids at Missouri, and I don't really try to speak on that because I really don't know the whole situation. But I'll be praying for them, and I wish that school the best and hope everything works out like it should.
Derrick, you said you faced a lot of adversity at Alabama, coming in as a 5-star. Was there one specific thing you feel like that really helped you or that was tough for you to overcome?
Last questions?
It's more aspects to the game. High school, you're the best player on the field. I mean, you can do anything possible, but in college, everybody was their best player at their high school. So you got to work on everything, study in the film room, pay attention to the little things, more technique and practice. Just working on those things constantly, just so you can be great. And I feel like that's one thing I had to learn. And over the years, it's really been humbling because I got to learn from great players like TJ and Johnson who really helped me. Coach Barnes really helped me a lot and stayed patient with me. Even though I knew it was hard, but he stayed patient with me and helped me grow as a player.
All right, Derrick. Thanks very much.
Thanks, Derrick.